Hi, we're Gray and Grumpy, and we're going to give you a tour of our van today. We ordered the van in February of 2022, and it arrived July of 2022, and we started converting it sometime in September. We worked on it through May of last year, and then we went to Newfoundland for about 4 or 5 weeks for a shakedown trip. And when we got back from there, we made some changes, and we just finally completed the van, or at least we think we have completed the van. So stick around and take a tour of the van with us.
Okay, so just a little bit of outside area here that we do have. A drawer that pulls out, and we keep our outside cooking equipment in here and a few other things as well. This table pulls out so that we can put our cooktop on here or anything else when we're grilling or cooking outside. This beautiful table that we purchased, basically because we had this little space, we found something to fit. It doesn't look that great, but it functions and it's out of the way. Who knows what we would have ever put there otherwise. Also just outside outlets, and that's the outside of our van. Or our outside kitchen, I guess you would say. All right, now we're going to go inside. I'll show you everything that we have inside. Come on in. Okay, welcome to the inside of the van. We'll start in the kitchen. So we have a 3-burner cooktop. Also an oven. It's small, but it does the job. Below here, we mostly just store our cooking things, so pots, pans, lids. It's a nice deep drawer, so lots of room for whatever we need in there. We go to our stack of drawers here. So silverware, larger utensils, everything just gets thrown in there. Next drawer down where we keep our toiletries. Our bottom drawer is also nice and deep, so we have some mixing bowls in there, extra plates, a toaster, and still plenty of room for anything else we'd want to throw in there. Above, we have our counter. Our Berkey is secured here. Our backsplash, which is one of the few things we're not happy with yet, so this may end up changing. It just doesn't stick to the surface that we have. But plenty of room here for extra things, soap, sponges, bug spray, good stuff like that. Our sink, huge, deep, and it was a good decision to do this. We can also store a lot of extra things in there when we travel. And up top is where we just keep our plates, cups, a few little extra things, but this is all that you need for just the two of us. And again, there's still lots of room to put things in here. The shelf we have here above the cooktop, same thing, just a little speaker here, some wires, but this ends up being the spot where we just shove everything when we're out there. And this fits perfectly here, just our paper towel holder. So, other side of the van, so our shower, and it's 24 by 36. We started with a smaller shower pan, but when we mocked it up, it just wasn't going to be big enough. We built a little nook in here as well, just to give us a little extra elbow room when we're in the shower. And then we have our toilet that Joe built. It sits in here through the day, and then it's really light to pick up, and we just set it out on the floor when we're in our shower. We move on to our refrigerator. We both agreed that having it off the ground would be easier for us, putting things in, taking things out. Below our refrigerator is the largest drawer that we have in the van. And in here we have an Instapot, an air fryer, 2 different ways to make coffee in the morning. Also still with plenty of room to put additional items in there. Above the refrigerator, plenty of storage space. This is 2 deep in here. We have our inverter, as well as these are the 2 switches. One is for hot water, and the other is for charging our bikes. Another little section here, also very deep. You can fit all kinds of things in there. Then our pantry. Do this. We have an upper pantry and a larger lower pantry. Below the pantry, it's sort of hard to see, but it just ended up working fine for our laundry, so we have a nice laundry basket in there as well. This step is just so we can get into the bed, or it's an extra little seat, but if you want more room, it just slides back under, and then you have all this room here for doing your dishes or just working here. So underneath the sink, I just made a curtain just to save weight and plenty of space under here, but the curtain just slides out of the way. I have my little light under there that I can turn on. This is our gray water bucket. Lots of storage under here just for cleaning supplies, trash, anything you want to keep under here. There's plenty of room left, but we just try to keep it nice and neat so we can get this out of here, every couple of days to empty the gray water. In the back, same thing, just another curtain. This is the back of the van here, so it's easy to get to everything from the inside, and just a little bit more storage here for kitchen items, towels, that is easy to access from the inside, and it was just a space that there wasn't going to be anything there. So this is the bedroom. Our bed is queen sized, plenty of room for us both. We sleep side to side. Over here is a 12-volt panel, and it's hidden nice. We have two of them. One is there and one is back behind all of this in the storage area. If you move around, this big white box is for our heated floors, and this is for our heater, which is actually installed under the sink. We just have some outlets, some reading lights, fan control. This is my side, so this is where I keep my phone and all my jewelry at night. And if we move to the other side, we can hang our TV on this middle cabinet, and then the controls fit nice here. And these are our 3 storage areas for our clothes. We each have one and kind of share the middle. Just depends who has the most stuff when we travel. That's about it, I guess, for our bedroom area. Okay, so this basically turns into our dining room and get ready in the morning area. We do have the swivel seats on both sides. So this area was originally, we really didn't know what we were going to put here. The shower was originally going to come right to behind the driver's seat, and I just thought that would be too crammed here. So this area is a work in progress, but I think we have it pretty much figured out now. Up top is just storage, nice little shelf where we can put whatever. This is, in the morning, my makeup area. So I put a mirror here, and then I can store all my makeup here. There's a bunch of junk there now. And then when I'm done with my mirror, it just sits on this little shelf. Below is just some pens and odds and ends. Below that is just our vacuum, an extra carpet, anything that we can shove here. Table just pops down like this. So this is just a nice area to sit, or where Joe eats his breakfast. And then on my side, this table folds up, and that's where I can eat my breakfast, lunch, and dinner too. So easy, pops up, goes down. And storage, we've got all these little compartments where you have to find room for things. So some tools, fuses, extra things here, as well as in the middle. It's kind of a medicine cabinet, catch-all, but also just anywhere you have space, we found places to put things there. So we do have window coverings for all the windows in the van, but if we're lazy and don't feel like putting those in a night, or just some quick privacy, put the curtains up here. We can just, quick way to block out anybody from the front of the van if we want to get changed or whatever, sleep at night, and they just go out of the way. So it's very nice, easy little addition.
And here is the garage area. We have a propane locker with a 20-pound tank. We have an exterior shower. This is the fill for our 40-gallon water tank. This is how we drain the water tank. Our hot water heater is tucked away back there. And our batteries and all the electronic components, which are Victron, are located in that area. We'll pull all this out so you can see everything that's going on. And then on my side of the bed, we have the shelf that runs from side to side, or head to foot. So we emptied out the garage. This is everything that was hidden in there, stacked. Hopefully, I think it's pretty efficient how we have it in there. And then there is our empty garage. I put a LED lights in there to help see. That was a last minute addition because Kim's like, maybe we should have a light in there. That was a good idea. There's our hot water heater outlet that is switched up front. Another 120 outlet here. And then there and there I have more USB ports for charging phones. And there's where we've hit our recovery boards. Again, there's our batteries, all the electronic components, which are Victron. There is my 120 panel. And then I have two removable panels here, so that we have more storage there and access to the hot water heater. And then we have a top port on the 40-gallon freshwater tank. And I think that pretty much covers the garage. Yeah, more storage, a couple hooks up there to for jackets. Didn't do it on this side because I would probably pull them down in the middle of the night while sleeping. Just a walk around of the van. There's our stickers for Gray and Grumpy on Instagram and YouTube. There is the hookup for shore power, and then down here is an external USB port for light to go along with our awning when it's out. And there is the drain for our 10-gallon gray water tank that's hooked up to the shower. And I'm going to peek underneath so you get a view of what I all did. And if it's showing up, there is the tank setup. And I have the electronic dump valve. One additional upgrade we did to the outside, we added a light bar. And anybody that drives a Ram Promaster understands how terrible the headlights are. So having that helps a lot when we get to a campground late at night. We even upgraded to the LED headlights, and that really didn't help the situation at all. If you've noticed, we're wearing different clothes. We forgot to film this yesterday. This is just a little gaming table we made so that we can play cards or backgammon or something like that. Other than that, I hope you have enjoyed our van tour. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, and we will hopefully be able to answer it. As always, please like and subscribe to help us grow our channel. And look forward to our trip in Alaska. We leave in a few weeks. So thanks for watching.